Ah, yes, Massachusetts. A state with some of the best schools and yet some of the stupidest inhabitants imaginable. Go figure, right? Well, much to my displeasure, I recently got the chance to go there and interview two of the dimmest tools I've ever met. Who am I talking about, you may ask? I'm, of course, referring to two disgraced English soccer announcers by the names of Clive Spitford and Gregory St. Butterbottom. The two cretins have recently been released from their sports commentating job and have migrated to New England to start a new life of producing fake news stories out of a dingy carriage house. Here now is the interview I conducted with the two specimens. Well, it's great to see you gentlemen today. Thank you very much for having me.
Well, it's great to have you in our company, Terry.
Sorry, but my name is Larry.
Oh, you want to get smart with us, huh, you filthy wanker?
Greg, easy. Terry doesn't seem like a bad guy to me. Leave him alone.
The name is Larry.
Oh, so you think you're better than us then, huh? Is that what you think, you bloody yank?
Sit down, you dumb idiot, you. I'm so sorry, Dennis. He gets very easily agitated. He's always got his knickers so far up his arse.
Yes? What? Never mind. So, what brings you to one of your old colonies?
It's an old story. It's a long story. The world was our oyster. We were highly respected, top-notch football commentators. And one day, we lost it all.
And how did you lose it all?
Gregory, would you like to tell the young man here how you single-handedly destroyed our commentating career?
So, what'd you do?
Well, if you must know, I stole some Tic Tacs from an old co-worker, and it spun out into a bigger debacle than it had to be. Once the police got involved, things turned ugly real fast, I would have to say.
Why'd you steal from him?
Why wouldn't I, you dullard? You know how much Tic Tacs cost in the UK? They cost £2. You know how much £2 is in US dollars? It's $2.50. How can an average Joe afford the things when they charge a knob and a knacker for the bloody things, I had coffee breath and I needed some minty freshness in my life. Is that too much to ask? Are you even listening to me?
Yeah. Okay, I don't want to know what a knob and a knacker is British slang for, but I'm pretty sure the expression you're looking for is an arm and a leg.
There's no use in correcting him, Leroy. He's got the IQ of a cat with dyslexia.
Oh, shut up, Clive. You're not the brightest bulb in the drawer either, You didn't have to quit and go down with me.
Well, I'm sorry for being a loyal friend.
Well, I gotta agree with Clive here. I think it was very noble of him to quit just because you were leaving, Gregory.
Oh, please. The nitwit took a big fat raging deuce in the urinal and announced it to the whole office before he left. Is that what you Americans call noble? That's bloody disgusting. I even convinced him to take the Tic Tacs to stay, but that even wasn't enough for his greedy little soul.
Well, at least I'm not a common thug like you bum snatcher. Here I am quitting to help you out, and now you treat me like this? I can't believe it.
All right, guys, let's stop the useless bickering. All right, let's get back into the story for our fans back at home. Now, what happened next?
Once we left our old jobs, we had nowhere else to turn. We didn't even have a home of our own because they paid us so little that we couldn't even make ends meet. We resorted to living under an office desk together. And then whenever someone would ask why we were staying so late, they would just, they'd be confused and we would just tell them, we're just getting some extra work done,
Dennis, we had to defecate in a bucket. We had to steal snacks from the break room. Is that any way to live? The only reason me and Gregory didn't quit, because we didn't want to be homeless. We were living under a desk. It wasn't even our desk. It was a coworker with one ear's desk.
My God, that is horrible. But why couldn't you use the bathroom?
We didn't want to be picked up by the security cameras. They leave them on all night. So we just took the buckets and we left them on the desk and we blamed it on the one-eared coworker. I'm not very proud of it.
Right. Well, what I want to know is, if you two were such highly respected, top-notch football announcers, wouldn't you be making more than ends meet? I mean, I thought you guys had everything you ever needed.
No. Of course not. I was only saying that to try and find comfort. The other commentators, they were living like kings, while me and Gregory over here were the pack mules of the organization. Got the shit under the stick at every turn. But let me tell you, we never even ever got invited to those Christmas parties. Never! They would play cruel, sick pranks on me and Gregory. In fact, one time they even locked me in a closet with an angry chinchilla with rabies. Not to mention that they thought that Gregory was mildly retarded. They never knew. Till now.
What? People thought I was slow.
Of course, you spastic monkey. Who wouldn't after talking to you for a couple minutes? You're as dumb as a box of used sex toys.
Okay, guys, please, we need to stop arguing. Then can we cut to the chase, please? Now, how did you guys end up here in Massachusetts? Gregory, you okay?
Gregory? Ugh. Forget him. He's worthless. We had to become street slags in England. And then we got a plane ticket and moved here because Gregory's mum lives here. Isn't that right, Gregory? Did you know that Gregory was conceived in the back of a rainbow Land Rover?
That's disgusting. Did I need to know that last part?
Of course you did. I wanted to tell you. He would have told you too. Isn't that right, Greg? He's a riot, isn't he? But seriously though, that's why we're here. That's how we got here, because of Greg's mom. Now we're making news stories out of a garage.
Right. Now, about these stories, was it always your goal to be a parody news source like The Onion?
Parody news source? Ha! Are you daft, Carrie? Well, our news isn't parodying anything. As legitimate as can be.
Look, Clive, with all due respect, your material is about as legitimate as InfoWars. I mean, honestly, how do you expect anyone to take your stuff and material with stories like Michael Moore voted the sexiest man alive, Neil Armstrong convicted for faking the moon landing, McDonald's admits to making burgers with rat meat, one-legged midget storm Area 51, really? Queen Elizabeth confirms she has both male and female reproductive organs? Come on. Look, my point is, it's fake news.
You! How dare you sit there and accuse me and my partner of fraudulent news? I'll have you know Mary, if that's even your real name, that me and Gregory are top of the line journalists who put out true and honest news stories for the masses.
All right, Clive, just calm down, all right?
You calm down, Sherry! I'm done with this sham of an interview. Good day, sir. I need my Prozac.
Right? Well, Gregory, it's been interesting. I'm gonna put myself up. Thank you.
Of course, you spastic. Who wants after talking to you for a couple of minutes? Prozac. What? Tic Tacs? Ah!
What the hell are you doing throwing things on my floor? You know how much I paid those Guatemalans to wax the damn thing?
But you don't pay them anything, because you're a cheap twat.
That's beside the point. What are you doing throwing things on my floor? Gregory! Get your friend over here and get him under control. He's making my blood pressure go up. Ah!
Gregory? Gregory! No, Gregory! No! Gregory, no! My lifelong friend and colleague. Okay. I'll get help.